At this point, Drem is someone who needs no introduction. He is one of the biggest and most controversial online figures of all time, having gotten into drama with seemingly people from all across the internet. From John Swan to Josh, Bitso to Balls Over 32, it does not seem like anyone is safe from the wrath of Drem and his army. And the weirdest thing about this is that Drem is not supposed to be a controversial figure. Unlike other people with their own rogues gallery of creators like Ethan Klein and iDubbbz, Drem did not get into YouTube with the intent to cause as much controversy and drama as possible. He started because he thought it would be an easy way to make money. Drem's lack of preparation when it came to handling drama led to numerous funny, comical, humorous, and haha moments. So join me on a trip down memory lane as I talk about some of Drem's biggest and funniest controversies, along with where the people that were once his enemy are today. One of the first ever dramas Drem found himself in was with a small parkour YouTuber named Happyheart. In October of 2019, Drem released a video called Unsolved Mystery of Minecraft's Longest Jump, a video that attempted to explain the different theories behind how far a player could jump in Minecraft. This video, like all of Drem's videos, blew up majorly and currently has over 14 million views. However, almost a year later, in July of 2020, the video caught the attention of parkour YouTuber Happyheart, who made a 30-minute long video criticizing Drem's. Happyheart's main problems with Drem's video that the video was inconsistent in its information. The video did not go into detail about any of the mechanics behind the longest Minecraft jump, and the video did not credit the founder of the longest jump in Minecraft, Uber, well enough. Happyheart's video received some popularity among his fans and other parkour YouTubers, but the video went under the radar for most people. That is, until Drem caught wind of it. Drem ended up finding Happyheart's video after getting into an argument with a fake Fruitberries account on Reddit about parkour. He decided to make a response video to Happyheart's video despite having a relatively low view count, and uploaded just a day after Happyheart released his video. Today, Drem's response has 15 times more views than Happyheart's original video, which I think is hilarious. Anyway, Drem's main response mainly focused on the accusations that he did not credit Uber enough, and he showed a lot of evidence proving that he did actually credit Uber, that he was in contact with him while making the video. It was only until after the video blew up that Uber demanded more compensation for his contributions. However, Drem dodged a lot of the criticism about sacrificing accurate or important technical information about parkour in favor of making a more entertaining and simplified video, prompting a few people to still be critical of Drem and what he was saying. After this response, Happyheart ended up getting dislike bombed and flooded with hate from Drem's fans, prompting Drem to personally contact Happyheart and have Happyheart interview Drem to resolve their differences. The interview was uploaded on Happyheart's channel a few days later, and Happyheart and Drem ended up resolving a lot of their differences during the video, leaving on good terms, and that was the end of the drama. This is one of the few situations where I think you could argue that Drem came out on top, as although his initial handling was kinda messy, and he arguably should have never responded in the first place, he did take initiative to resolve the situation diplomatically. Unfortunately, despite the drama having been resolved, Happyheart was never able to fully recover from the controversy. His videos quickly declined in views immensely, and his next big project only received 12k views after 1.5 years. At the end of 2020, he practically quit YouTube, only uploading Valorant or rhythm game clips with the exception of a few videos in early 2021. As of today, he has not uploaded in 8 months, although he is still somewhat active on Twitch and Twitter. As for Uber, I do not really want to get into him too much, because I'm sick of talking about people who have gotten exposed for scandalous behavior in every single video, but yeah, he is one of those people. During Drem's meteoric rise to fame in 2020, he and his goon squad inspired many white boys across America and Great Britain to take up streaming Minecraft on Twitch, one of whom was ColinSmoke.
I was acting.
Actually, ColinSmoke began streaming on Twitch before Drem and his goons started streaming on Twitch, but he was so grouped in with all the other copycats due to his tendency to reply to a lot of Drem's goon squad's tweets. However, one day, Drem got fed up with ColinSmoke and all of his apparent attempts to clout chase on Twitter, got into a very public argument with him. For context, Drem had been doing some giveaway, where he would give a free code to a Minecraft account on his Twitter, and ColinSmoke replied to Drem's giveaway saying that he won, and that in return he would be giving away 3 Minecraft accounts himself. This led to this exchange unfolding on Twitter. Drem: so we give away a Minecraft code, you claim it, even though you don't need it, and then do a retweet and follow giveaway with it, XD, Colin. My original tweet was a joke. I did not anticipate anyone taking it seriously, and then I decided to give away 3 accounts to help promote charity. That's 4 people getting Minecraft and more money to charity, so it seems like a net positive to me, smiley face, Dream. Barman likes off a giveaway tweet with no entry requirements to bring attention to a giveaway tweet with entry requirements, follow and retweet. Rubs me the wrong way, but that's just me, shrug, Colin. Besides the point, but it's a little weird champ to condemn someone for making a joke when you farmed a fake vlog and face reveal for retweets, but that's just me, shrug, Dream. You use charity as a ruse to get sympathy and bring it up anytime you are criticized. I donate to charity all the time, and don't use it as an excuse. You've been incredibly disrespectful to my friends, publicly and privately, and now me again. Enjoy your block. This exchange was super funny to me because Dream and Colin were attempting to remain cordial, but clearly being passive-aggressive in their first few tweets, until Dream goes full mask off, and flames Colin seemingly because he was called a weird champ. Anyway, despite Dream's big outburst and Colin raising a decent point about Dream using the potential of a IRL vlog to manufacture likes on Twitter, just like how Colin was replying to the biggest Minecraft Twitter accounts, many of Dream's fans saw this beef as a win for Dream and began to flood Colin's social media with mountains of hate. However, this hate storm was even worse for Colin, because not only was Colin not an emotionally apathetic nerd who does not take social media seriously like Happyheart, but Colin only had half the size of Happyheart's audience, while Dream had gained well over 5 million subscribers since the Happyheart incident. While Dream never acknowledged the situation publicly after this exchange, Colin had to spend the next week making statements about the drama and his plan moving forward. There was one interesting thing Colin said after the drama that foreshadowed the rest of Dream's career that I want to point out. Colin claimed that Dream did not accidentally provoke his fans into attacking Colin, but did so on purpose. At the time, myself and a lot of other people took what Colin said here with a grain of salt, as Dream still had a lot of time to grow and improve himself in the eyes of the community. But 1.5 years later, Dream has all but flat out proved Colin's claim right with his unwillingness to change his behavior, and his increased defense of his behavior with each controversy. Anyway, you may be wondering where ColinSmoke is now. Surprisingly, Colin was actually able to recover his career, and just a few weeks after the drama, he went on massive Twitch streamer Austin's show, Love Your Host, where he won the tournament and found love with future cancelled YouTuber James Charles. As a side note, Colin got into a little spat with one of Dream's goons, Eric, during the show, and for years I've kinda disliked Eric but had no clue why, and I think this miscommunication was the reason. Anyway, Colin continued streaming on Twitch over the next few months, but started slowing down over time, and is now pretty inactive. He has recently started a YouTube channel to make videos similar to Nicky Jakey's content, but I'm unsure of if he's going to continue this endeavor. So while Dream may have tarnished Colin's reputation in the eyes of Dream's fans, Colin ended up doing just fine on social media. When Dream started out on YouTube and Twitch, one of his main sources of content were Minecraft speedruns. However, unlike many other Minecraft YouTubers who upload content where they beat Minecraft in one video with a wacky twist, Dream's speedruns are mostly real ones, no different than Grand Pooh Bear or Sethling speedrun in Super Mario World. However, as you are all aware, Dream has a bit of an ego problem, and he and his fanbase have gotten into beefs with many speedrunners in the community, like Nice Twice, Corbanos, and a few others. However, this video will only talk about the two biggest, Dream's beef with Geosquare, which I'll get to later, and Dream's beef with a very small Minecraft speedrunner, Drem. Drem was one of many people inspired to take up Minecraft speedrunning as a hobby in the summer of 2020, but unlike many others, he was allegedly good at it. In fact, on June 28, 2020, Drem beat Minecraft version 1.16 in 19 minutes and 19 seconds, while in the present day, that time would not even put you in the top 900 speedrunners. At the time, it would have been a world record by a lot. So, Drem submitted his run to speedrun.com in order to certify his run as a world record. However, to Drem's surprise, the Minecraft speedrun moderators denied his run as legit. The reason for this was a lot of suspicious behavior exhibited by Drem during the speedrun, along with the start of his run clearly being spliced. Despite Drem's run having been found to be illegitimate by the speedrun mobs, Drem posted the run to YouTube anyway. There, it was found by the star of today's video, Dream. Contrary to popular belief, Dream is not an idiot, but he was able to quickly see all of the glaring flaws in Drem's fake speedrun and commented a list of them on the video. Word about Drem's speedrun and Dream's response spread online, and the video quickly blew up. It attracted other creators to make their own videos about Dream and Drem, including Zyphon, whose video explaining Dream's critiques of Drem's speedrun has over 10 million views as of recording. Drem tried to defend himself in a few videos, but it was no use. At the very least, his run had been spliced, which meant it was illegitimate and could not be viewed as real. Eventually, Drem unlisted his speedrun-related videos due to death threats and doxing he received, although I do not know if it was Dream stans who harassed Drem, or people who saw Zyphon's video on the subject, considering Zyphon's video was actually much more popular. Following the Speedrun Scandal, Drem tried to become a gaming YouTuber, playing games like Pogostuck, Fall Guys, and Among Us. While these videos at first did surprisingly well, due to many haters hate watching Drem's content, he eventually lost most of his hate audience once they moved on from the drama. Drem has uploaded a lot less frequently since mid-2021, and he has also stopped streaming on Twitch, although he did stream while scripting this video. He also changed his name to Murd at some point, which is just Drem backwards. The only social media account he has that he is still active on is his Twitter, with 100 followers. He describes himself as a Republican Minecraft YouTuber, and looking at the tweets, I would say that is pretty accurate. In October of 2020, Drem would get into a controversy bigger than any of his previous ones, and arguably bigger than any future one. That month, Minecraft speedrunner Minecravenger, suspicious of Drem potentially having cheated in Minecraft speedruns, watched through all of Drem's Twitch streams to tally up how many times Drem obtained a randomly dropped item necessary to complete the speedruns. After going through each stream, Minecravenger found that Drem's rates for getting the RNG item were much higher than the expected drop rate, sparking a formal investigation into Drem speedruns by the Minecraft speedrun mod team. During this time, another speedrunner named Shogai, most known for his Minecraft UHC montage. Wait, excuse me, what the hell? Why is Drem beefing with a Minecraft UHC montage maker? That is like if Youngboy Never Broke Again made a diss track on the God My School is trying to start a country music career. Anyway, Shogai made his own video exposing Drem for this, bringing the situation to the public's attention. Drem responded to his accusations by publishing a 10-page essay that I was too lazy to read or even try to find while making this video. But do not worry, because if you know the situation, you know that essay was ultimately unimportant. However, the situation was mostly kept on the down low, because the speedrun mods investigation was still ongoing, so most spectators remained neutral, and since the initial speedrunners who exposed Drem are not relevant to the rest of the story, I will talk about where they are now. Minecravenger is still active in the Minecraft community, both speedrunning and playing on the German Minecraft server, GoMeHD. On the other hand, Shogai has been pretty inactive on social media since June of 2021, but he has recently come back to Twitch to speedrun Minecraft again. He is not still making Minecraft UHC montages, because there have not been any Minecraft UHCs to make montages for. Getting back to Drem, things continued on like this until December 11th, 2020, when head Minecraft speedrun moderator Geosquare posted the results of the investigation into Drem. The finding was that Drem speedruns were illegitimate, due to the insane mathematical odds needed to have the luck Drem had in his speedruns, even when accounting for potential bias. This sent Drem into a frenzy, insulting the moderators on Twitter and boldly declaring his innocence. He officially responded to the results of the investigation in his own video a few weeks later, where he claimed to have gotten a real astrophysicist to help make his own data, and the odds the astrophysicist found were much more charitable to Drem. However, if you read the full essay the astrophysicist made, you would find that the astrophysicist claimed that Drem still probably cheated, a fact that Drem neglected to mention in the video. To add on to the shitstorm, a bunch of nerdy nerds on Reddit looked at Drem's supposed astrophysicist data and found numerous errors, calling into question the credentials of the astrophysicist. Some people also investigated the website Drem's astrophysicist claimed to have run and found numerous typos, mistakes, and overall weird behavior that you would think an astrophysicist website would not have. After all this was exposed, almost no one took Drem's side besides Drem's Goon Squad and their fans, and after 6 months, Drem finally admitted to have cheated in a pastebin document. He claims that he cheated unknowingly, and while the excuse he gives is actually pretty realistic, this is also Drem we are talking about. Believing Drem's word is like believing Greg Heffley's word. A few YouTubers shared my opinion that Drem was insincere in his apology pastebin and made their own videos criticizing Drem once more, with the most notable one being Hollow Knight speedrunner Fireborn. Drem reacted to Fireborn on a livestream, where he attempted to dispute Fireborn's claims, but the many people outside of Drem's fans and goons thought the stream did little to help Drem's cause. This would be the last time Drem would get into a drama with another creator over Minecraft speedrunning. Since the drama, the Minecraft speedrun mod team has moved on, but without Drem and his Goon Squad's presence in Minecraft speedrunning, Minecraft speedrun has dwindled in popularity. Fireborn faced very little backlash for his video, and continued grinding out Hollow Knight videos on his channel. Additionally, the website Drem's astrophysicist used to promote his services seems to have shut down. although trusted YouTuber Carl Jobst claims to have spoken to him, so he probably was not Bad Boy Halo in a lab coat. And if you are really curious, the Reddit wizard who exposed Dream's astrophysicist for using fake math is still very active on Reddit, and has over 1 million Reddit karma. As for Geosquare, however, this is not the end of Dream's feud with them, so you are going to have to contain yourself for 2 minutes before I get to where Geosquare is today. In March of 2021, Dream was accused of saying the N-word in old videos found on a person's channel. Geo was one of the first YouTubers to report these allegations on Twitter. Eventually, the accusations were disproven, but for some reason, a lot of Dream's Goon Squad, most notably Bad Boy Halo, pinned the entire responsibility on the fake accusations on Geosquare, despite him not being the original leaker of the accusations and him clearly saying that they were just accusations. The immense backlash Geo received caused him to have a bit of a mental breakdown on Twitter, causing Bad Boy Halo's fans to accuse Geosquare of suicide baiting. Geo left social media for a few days and came back with an apology to Dream, although not before he threw a shot at Dream's stands, so I am unsure of if Geo was sincere in his apology or not. Regardless, Dream's stands did not accept the apology on their favorite creator's behalf, and none of Dream's Goon Squad ever acknowledged the situation again. I have my own video on the Geosquare Bad Boy Halo incident I made last year, so if you want to see a more thorough explanation on how Geosquare got screwed by Bad and the Goon Squad, go watch that. Just ignore the last 5 minutes, that part sucked. Anyway, by the time Geosquare's second Dream drama had occurred, he had already uploaded his last video, and he also seems to have stepped down as a speedrun moderator. However, he continues to be active on Twitter, and still shows some interest in Minecraft. Also, around the time Dream admitted to cheating, Geosquare made his own tweet where he states that he and Dream are cool now, which is more than I can say for our last creator. To finish today's video, we'll be looking at one of the only dramas that people unanimously believe Dream was in the right in, along with the Drem drama and arguably the Happyheart and Uber drama. Of course, we are talking about John Swan. In February of 2021, small commentary channel Cordwit was busy researching Dream and all of his past controversies to make a video on him. To help with research, Cordwit employed the help of his friend and bigger commentator, John Swan. John had previously worked with Dream on a video before, but had since come to dislike Dream due to dramas mentioned in this video, along with some other unmentioned ones. While researching, John Swan found a clip of YouTuber Critical criticizing Dream and decided to post it on Twitter to voice his support for Critical's viewpoint. This attracted the attention of some of Dream's fans, who posted a clip on a subreddit called Dream Was Taken Too to make fun of John Swan themselves. As a quick side note, the subreddit Dream Was Taken Too is different from Dream's official subreddit, Dream Was Taken. The second subreddit was started by Dream moderates when the Speedrun Scandal was first getting big, and Dream and his mods were supposedly censoring all discussion of the scandal on the official subreddit. However, since its founding, the people on Dream Was Taken Too have become much more sympathetic to Dream, and are really no different than normal supporters of Dream. They are not batshit insane or immoral like many of Dream's stands, but I'm pretty sure the people on that subreddit and myself have completely different views on Dream and most of his dramas. Getting back on track, Dream is actually a lurker of Dream Was Taken Too, because of fucking course he is, and he replied to the post about John Swan on the subreddit. There, he claimed that after doing an interview with John Swan, John had changed his Discord profile and name and started to message people pretending to be Dream. While John was LARPing as Dream, he would get into shenanigans such as saying the N-word and being weirdly sexual. Despite Dream's response to John going relatively unnoticed, especially for Dream's size, John Swan responded to the allegations of identity theft on Twitter. John gave his side of the story, saying it was not him but an autistic 12-year-old family friend that had broken into John's Discord account to LARP as Dream. John also mentioned that the 12-year-old had only messaged one person as Dream, who was fellow content creator Harley TBS. While many of Dream's friends and goons sided with Dream in this situation, many people were also cautious of Dream and instead sided with John Swan. This drama occurred a few months after the Speedrun drama and also the Josh drama, one of the biggest Dream dramas that I did not mention in this video because, to quote Nakey Jakey,
I'm gonna make videos in the future, so...
Dream and John ended up getting into some more arguments on Twitter, Twitch, and at one point they even scheduled a debate on Drama Alert. I know that really matters. Ultimately, after weeks of denying accusations, shifting blame, and writing an 18-page Google document, John Swan finally came clean and revealed that Dream was right the entire time. While he was not the one behind the fake Dream account, that was actually his friend Lieutenant Cobra. He was involved in trolling Harley and instead of owning up to it, he had decided to lie to Dream and the YouTube community for weeks. Dream responded to John Swan in his own thread, but he not really say much besides, "Told you so, now go fuck off, John Swan." Many of John's friends who had defended him now blasted him on Twitter for not only lying about something so insignificant, but ruining their own credibility as well. John Swan would then take a break from the internet for a while. A lot of the hate John Swan got in this situation trickled down to Cordwood, the person I mentioned at the beginning who was actually making a Dream video. But despite the harassment, Cordwood pressed on and released his Dream video in March to critical acclaim and massive views. Since then, he has only made 2 videos and has claimed to quit YouTube about 738 times before saying he's working on another video. His Twitter account is currently deactivated after having claimed to have failed YouTube for the 738th time. Before I talk about where John Swan is today, spoiler alert not well, I would like to take a moment to recognize just how stupid John Swan was in this situation. Ultimately, literally all John Swan did was a little bit of trolling. He told some dude that he was friends with Dream, and then made a fake account for his friend to mess with that person. That was it. He did not try to ruin Dream's career, credibility, or image in the eyes of dozens of people. All he did was try to troll another YouTuber. If John Swan just admitted that he was being a dumbass with his friends at the beginning, no one would have really cared. It was only after John went to such great lengths to conceal his trolling that the situation actually mattered, because then he was trying to ruin Dream's credibility. Anyway, it took some time for John Swan to get back to making videos, and when he did, they were not as well received as past videos. However, he continued to press forward, and over time he began to win back a lot of the commentary community through his relentless determination. Near the end of 2021, John Swan would get into a beef with another commentator, Technicals, over whether or not some Smash Bros players are pedophiles or not. While not everyone in the community sided with John Swan, I would say that most people took his side at the time. Things seemed to be looking up for John, as while his image was so damaged in the eyes of thousands of MCYT white girls, he had finally gotten his former community back on his side. The only way things would turn back around is if John did something really stupid, like make a false pedophile accusation or something. But John is smarter than that, right? Right? In April of this year, a person, I don't really know who this is or care enough to find out, released a Google Doc exposing a small YouTube commentator named Cammy of having a sexual relationship with a 15-year-old girl when Cammy was 18, and they claimed that Cammy groomed her. John Swan and Cammy were already not on good terms, so John Swan helped spread this document on Twitter. However, further details were released that made the situation much less clear, such as Cammy and the girl never actually exchanging nudes, and Cammy asking the girl multiple times if she was okay with the relationship and the girl agreeing. While the relationship in general was still a gray area, most people said that Cammy did not groom the girl with the added information, and many commentators began to wonder why the document had been so biased against Cammy. John Swan would then go onto a livestream by streamer Destiny to discuss the allegations, where John was accused of influencing the document and pushing it to be more biased against Cammy. John denied these allegations and said that he had no part in making the document. This was a lie. The creator of the document shared screenshots showing that John had directly influenced the document, and YouTuber Aiden Projects made his own thread where he showed evidence that John had literally written entire paragraphs of the document. Aiden also leaked a conversation between him and John, where John admitted to writing some of the document, but claimed that he had forgotten about his contributions due to stress. That last detail is not important, but it is super funny. This situation also reignited interest in an old drama, where John Swan essentially did the same thing he did to Cammy to another commentator, Pieman. But this video is already getting super long, and Pieman kinda sucks, so I do not want to explain any further. You get the picture by now. John Swan had not changed. John ended up deleting all of his tweets and has not been active on social media since the drama. Ultimately, this situation proved that John Swan had not learned anything from the Dream drama. If anything, he had gotten worse. He was still going out of his way to make other creators look bad. Only this time, instead of refusing to admit to trolling someone, he actively tried to convince the community that someone else was a groomer, and then refused to acknowledge his contributions to making the false accusation in the first place. And if that was not enough, a video call was released a few days after John flooded the internet a second time. In the call, John Swan was watching pornography with a few minors, so that happened. Hey, remember when this video was about Dream? At first, I thought Dream would get stuck in a constant cycle of finding a new public nemesis each month, sometimes winning his feuds, but mostly making himself look like an idiot. But, in the latter half of 2021, something strange happened. Dream stopped getting into drama. This continued into 2022, and for the first few months, it seemed like the era of Drem Controversy was finally over. There was the mandatory debacle. That was a weird situation and does not really count as Dream beefing with anyone in particular. It seemed as if Dream had finally learned his lesson, and Dream's nightmare was over. And then in March of 2022, Dream said that people being mean to him on the internet was the same as people spitting in his feed in real life, and he got into like 87 dramas at once. Never changed, Dream.